What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Let's Play. Sorry about for no uploads last week. I just wasn't into it last week because I wanted to get used to this more. And but yeah, see what trouble we can find today to get through. Under 61 King today. What's that one, Jay? I don't know why that was up. Well, we're gonna fix this so I can get my front ram bar in. Okay. Oh, a little archer in there for a little archer in there for a little what do we call it? Arctic truck thing. But yeah. What happened that whole week that I was gone? Okay. Is hungry and needs food. Oh, let's go here and eat. There we go. Meal throw. Come on, bar first try. Blocking the exit. Sons of bitches. Blocking my exit, I'm not happy with. Yeah, yes, on Sunday, Saturday, LSRP broke its player base with 650 players. Then Easter Sunday, they broke it with 700 players. Which is so cool to see this server back. Now we're all LSRP dead. Nah. We're driving like dummies, but... What can I say? I don't know if I already said it, but I reapplied for traffic. I don't care if they start me at the bottom. So yeah. Hopefully I get back to that. I missed traffic. Oh, let's go to a conference center. We'll check that. Let's make a little swoop around here. Take a right. See what's going on over there. Yeah, before I used to record these Let's Plays, I use HyperX headset. Now I got a Yeti. I've been using that, and I love it. It gives me a little bit better sound, but a lot of background noise. But it's alright. I don't care. Oh, nothing important going there. Oh, nice white shirt there, buckwheat. I don't know how to say this thing. Arnda? Victim Enterprise.
Air 4, I've got shots fired on Unity Boulevard. One handgun brandished, ATAC 1. Boulevard, African American male, black jacket, it seems. He has a faded haircut. He's shooting in the Unity Boulevard alleyway right now. He has a handgun. He's on foot west shooting.
User joined your channel.
Again, Unity Boulevard alleyways, African American male, black jacket, armed with a handgun, shot at multiple civilians already. He's running north towards the sewers. That's him. He's gonna be eastbound, parallel to the sewers right now, eastbound towards Imperial. Jumping down into the sewers and continuing east in the sewers themselves. Got no eyes down there.
The sewers? They already shot
Yep,
a guy.
sewers directly under Imperial.
He shot at
already
civilians, he hasn't shot at deputies.
Okay. He's stationed in the sewers under the bridge of Imperial. Approach from either west or east.
Or approaching
east.
from the west.
Yeah.
He's right there.
Yeah, he's in between the... We don't need to attack opening stationary. You can take it to alt
User
tab
joined
1.
your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
Alright. I got entertained up there. Oh, Bradford. Oh, drink a drink. Oh, that song. I got TX. Oh, that's all that. That's brighter and. What are we waiting for? I don't know what we're waiting for. I thought they were talking. Are we waiting for SCB to come or? Somebody in that car? No. I'm still kind of confused. What's going on? I'm so confused. Talking radio, I don't know what's going on. No, she's not a trainee anymore. Madison is not a trainee. She got promoted. Congrats. This is only. I'll go this way. I'll go up Grove Street. Ow.
Air 4, I've got a 417 vehicle, one shotgun in the vehicle. It's a black Sunrise eastbound on the Willowfield dead end. Request backup and SCB into area attack 1. They're gonna be west, east on Samson, passing the Willowfield Mall.
User left your channel. User
Oh,
joined your
east
channel.
right now. Samson, sorry?
User joined your channel.
Black Mills
Yes?
running towards.
User
No,
joined
no,
your
no, no.
What?
It's an active vehicle. It's an active vehicle. 417, 3 up.
Code 9 then, yeah?
Yes, it is an active
Okay.
code 9. It's a black Sunrise, 3 occupants. Back right passenger has the shotgun. He's gonna be at Palais de Civil, passing
User
the dead
joined
end
your channel.
southbound at Palais de Civil. We're gonna be eastbound with inside Palais de Civil silos. Slow rates of speed.
It's code 9.
Yes, this is a code 9. We're gonna be northbound on the
User
eastern side
left
of Palais de
your channel.
Civil.
Channel
Error.
switched.
Oh, this we got a lot of people in there, I think. Got enough units. A little bit of updates have been there. Left. Okay, that's the. I put a. Do my. I just want to see how I'll look for a bit. I want you guys to let me know. Let's see if I can get to that in time. I don't like how they do that. I'm gonna stop every time they did that. So it's the people who are on the bikes that do that. Because they do that and get away and they know they won't chase them. I chase them. Well, these Let's Plays, like I always say, they guys have a lot of stuff to talk about. If you guys have got any questions to talk about, I'll answer them. Look, now, one thing is, a lot of people are asking for mods. Give me some time to update my mod list, because this mod right here is private. The LSPD cruiser you said, that's not private. I can link that. Holy shit. Yeah, you know what he did wrong. Founded level 2. I don't know what those means. I'll just let him go. Andrew Hammond. Yeah, if I were ever to transfer to PD, guys, first, okay, let me get to the mods part. Like I said, give me some time to make my mod list and all that. I'm just gonna go over the one off one of my old videos. Oh, there we go. 2011 Crown Police Crown Vic Police Interceptor. But yeah, give you some time to do all that. Yeah, because I won't be able to get all my mods. A lot of my mods are from Cheesy. Back when Cheesy was on LSRP. That's right, got a lot of them from. Yeah, Mile. I got one of my dogs, Miles, in here. Yesterday, this is Monday when I recorded this, but Sunday I streamed for 5 hours. I like it when you got two supervisors in the same channel supervising. It's so funny. It causes such a big mess.
I was in pursuit of a bike on Galloway Tech 1.
Channel switched.
South onto Idaho, passing the Clucking Bell at Market, Donut Shop, exiting onto Market Street. Passing the side of the mall, going onto Wilson Avenue. Going through the back lot adjacent. Coming out into an alley towards Verona Beach. Side of the mall. Heading towards Market Street.
User joined your channel.
Passing the donut shop.
What is the vehicle we're looking for?
I got you. We're gonna be south towards the complex and market, and we're gonna be westbound, sun side of the market, collecting ball. It's gonna be a black wafer, as it seems. You're gonna be westbound and southbound right now on the eastern side up the Marina Canals, and
Tank
eastbound.
Freeway.
Yep, eastbound right now towards the complex and market. We're gonna be southbound on the western side of the complex, eastbound towards the western side of the Verona Mall, southbound on the western side of Verona Mall in the alleyways, and it's gonna be westbound on Alameda and southbound on Alamosa towards the public pool in Verona. Southbound passing the public pool in Verona is going to be coming up to Santa Maria Beach Highway. Watch out, he's a little bit laggy. He's going to be southbound onto the beach and eastbound towards the highway. Again, eastbound onto Azalea Street, sun side of the conference center. He's going to be northbound conference center tunnels, continuing north towards PD Metro, north
Hey,
and western side of PD.
Airline will take over.
Go ahead.
Alright, he's taking a westbound turn behind this on the southern side of the mall. Taking a northbound turn, watch out units. And westbound on Lorena Street, currently on the eastern side of the market flats. Entering the market flats in the alleyways, exiting on Mildred Avenue, and taking a northbound turn onto Disregard, still in the alleyways of the flats. Watch out unit, he's behind you. Northbound and westbound turn Market Street. Taking us south on Mildred Avenue. Approaching the Verona Burger Shot, going down, crossing DuPont Street, and going for Santa Maria Boulevard. Is he stationary? Yeah, vehicle still heading southbound on Santa Maria Boulevard and taking westbound on Santa Maria Boulevard. Going down the stairs on the northern side of Santa Maria, exiting on DuPont Street. And an east, disregard westbound on DuPont Street, going for Rodeo Boulevard, watch out unit. Crossing Rodeo. And, U-turning back onto DuPont Street. And going back southbound, down the stairs at the boat docks. U-turning back at the stairs, going up on DuPont Street. Constantly using the stairs. Taking a northbound turn on the alleyways behind at Market Street, pardon. Exiting on Market Street and heading northbound on Market. Northbound behind the Studio Center on the western side of the Studio Center. Still northbound Sycamore Avenue. Approaching Mulholland Drive. Eastbound Mulholland Drive. Still eastbound Mulholland Drive. Approaching the Burger Shot at Mulholland Drive, still eastbound, standby. Taking a southbound turn on Monterey Avenue. And I lost VC.
He went inside the parking lot.
Inside the parking lot? Okay.
Yeah.
Microphone activated.
Yeah, he's
Come on,
exiting
come on.
westbound and going southbound on Monterey Avenue.
Microphone muted.
At the Temple Flats, taking a westbound and southbound on the alleyways by the Temple Flats, exiting on Winewood Boulevard. Southbound by the LSFD fire station, and southbound still Market Street. Eastbound onto Main Street, and southbound. I lost him again.
Alleyways.
South
Pershing
alleyways,
distance.
south Pershing Square alleyways, still south towards the 24/7. You're gonna be south passing 24/7 on the western side, still in the alleyway, south towards Azalea, and is gonna be pulling an eastbound into Azalea.
User joined your
Northbound on the
channel.
western side of City Hall, eastbound side of City Hall. You should see him.
Yeah, I got him. He's behind the City Hall, eastbound. Taking a southbound turn on Azalea and eastbound Azalea still. Curving northbound, disregard, still heading eastbound Unity Station. And going for the alleyways on Unity Station, still eastbound. eastbound by the Old Mongols. Watch out for the traffic. Eastbound on the Willowfield train tracks. Exiting northbound Willowfield Avenue, still parallel with the train tracks. Willowfield Avenue northbound. Approaching Grove
Side
Street,
shots
going
fired again.
behind the Grove Street, behind the Binko. Taking an eastbound by
User left your
TGB
channel.
and northbound on
Asian
Alexandria.
male with a handgun
User
on a
left your
BMX,
channel.
getting Boulevard request. This is ATAC
Northbound
1.
Alexandria still. Westbound on Santa Rosalia by the Jefferson Church, eastern side of the Jefferson Church, taking a northbound on Lorraine Avenue on the eastern side of the Jefferson Motel, going into the train tracks into the
Microphone
tunnel,
activated. Microphone muted.
by Jefferson.
I go to the northern
Microphone
side.
activated.
Let's get units on the southern side. Train tracks channel Jefferson.
64 will stay by the sign.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
He's
Yeah,
out.
we got him. He
Air
exited on the
4, forward and 7, BMX pursuit and area attack 2. We've got no units. I could use some assistance here.
the bike is stationary with a taxi. On the train tracks on the northern exit of the Jefferson tunnels.
Microphone muted.
Going northwest, off-roading down the
User joined
hill,
your channel.
parallel to the train tracks on Jefferson. Going down the hill
User joined your channel.
on the western side of the Palomino Lake. Southwestern corner of the
User
lake
left
there.
your channel.
On the beach. Circling around. On the southern side of the Palomino Lake. Heading off-roading still southeast. Currently eastbound, parallel to the train tracks.
Microphone activated. Microphone muted.
There's a lot of clouds. I lost. Oh, got him. He's heading still
User joined
eastbound,
your channel.
by the train tracks, entering the train tracks on Palomino Tunnel. He exited on, going parallel to the East Beach Freeway, northbound towards the eastern Palomino exit. Northbound eastern Palomino exit, entering the intersection and going westbound towards Palomino. Entering Palomino from the eastern side. Currently in Palomino Creek. Going down the main road and seeing into a pole, U-turning back. Colliding with a unit, northbound. And going on the northeastern corner of Palomino, going for the northern exit.
User
Taking
left
the
your channel.
on-ramp onto East Beach Freeway, westbound, and U-turning back eastbound onto East Beach Freeway. Eastbound East Beach Freeway, still incorrect lane of travel. Curving southbound on Hanky Panky, and U-turning back units. U-turning back northwestbound, curving west. Westbound East Beach Freeway, taking the off-ramp by Palomino Creek, off-roading. Entering Palomino from the northern side. Entering Palomino on Deep Creek Avenue. Passing by the Emanation. And the eastbound turn on Helm Street. And still heading eastbound, going off-road on the southeastern corner, off-roading towards, towards
North Rock.
North Rock, thank you. Southeast, still going off-road. I've lost him due to my draw distance again.
Microphone activated.
But we're heading back
Oh,
on
got
the-
him. Yep, got him.
Microphone muted.
Southbound on Atlantic Avenue. And a westbound turn onto the Brake Check Hill. Going for Las Colinas. Westbound on Santa Ana. And the southbound turn on eastbound and southbound on Saints Boulevard. Southbound Saints Boulevard. Going down Saints Boulevard.
Microphone
southbound on
activated.
Saints.
Microphone muted.
Approaching Dallas Stadium by the northern side. Taking a westbound turn by the stadium and watch out for a truck. Westbound turn on the Grove Boulevard. Genton Boulevard, pardon. He's behind Genton Boulevard, parallel on the alleyways. Genton Blues westbound. Genton Boulevard westbound. Approaching the gym, still westbound. Still westbound behind the Idlewood 24/7. Westbound Winona. On Winona. Taking a southbound onto Imperial. Southbound Imperial. And eastbound by the Old Mongols alleyways. Heading for the Willowfield train tracks. Southeast Willowfield train tracks. Still southeast by the Willowfield train tracks. And exiting by westbound by the Harbor Station. Northwest Harbor Station. On Toledo Street, Harbor Station, still westbound, approaching Imperial Avenue by the sex shop. Crossing the sex shop, heading westbound on Newport Boulevard, parallel to the El Corona dead end. Taking the off-ramp to LS6, northern side of LS6. Westbound and southwest onto the parking lots. Taking the on-ramp towards LS Highway, LSLV. By LS6, curving in circles and going into the LS6 roundabout. Eastbound on the roundabout. And still eastbound, going into LS6 TCing. Is he down? Yep, suspect is down. And again on the vehicle. You're currently stationary at the rent-a-car. And going westbound. Again on the on-ramp towards LSLV. Curving around. Currently stationary.
User joined your channel.
Currently stationary, still stationary. A bike is approaching them from behind, from the eastern side. Curving still and heading southbound on LSLV. Taking the off-ramp on westbound on Santa Maria Boulevard. We got a white bike interfering. Still northwest on Santa Maria
This
Boulevard.
is me, by the way.
That's Sheriff. That's us.
Microphone muted.
That's us? Okay. He's still heading northbound on Santa Maria Boulevard in correct lane of travel. And going northbound on Alamosa Street, Alamosa Avenue. Through the Verona Flats, Verona Complex. Approaching Market Street from the southern side, crossing Market. And going westbound now on Galloway. On the eastern side of Stage 25, curving southbound, crossing Market. And going southbound towards the Verona Burger Shot. Going down the pond, southbound onto Santa Maria. Eastbound on Santa Maria Boulevard. Eastbound Santa Maria Boulevard still. Taking a northbound, watch out for traffic. Northbound on Wilson Avenue. And still northbound Wilson Avenue. On the western side of the mall. Northbound, watch
Watch
out.
out for bikes.
Huge traffic.
Microphone muted.
Northbound on Normandy Avenue, approaching Winewood Boulevard, Star Street, crossing Star Street. Northbound onto Leona, by the Temple Paint Spray, crossing the onto Mulholland Drive, eastbound
User
Mulholland
joined your
Drive.
channel.
Passing the Temple Flats and the Temple
User
Burger
joined your
Shots,
channel.
still eastbound Mulholland Drive.
User joined your channel.
Approaching the Mulholland intersection, still eastbound. Crossing the intersection, still eastbound, going for Las Colinas.
Oh shit.
User left your
Lied, but
channel.
he's just like purposely tapped out or something. So now he's flipped around. He's gonna be
Around?
on the highway, under the highway, southwestbound.
Yeah, we
southeastbound
got him,
cover.
we got him, we got him.
I did not see how that was up. He's gonna be on the
He
highway,
is taking the off-ramp towards Las Colinas. Heading eastbound towards Las Colinas. And off-roading onto Las Colinas, onto Santa Ana. Eastbound Santa Ana, slow rates of speed due to the hill. Still eastbound Santa Ana. And still eastbound Santa Ana Street. Slow rates of speed. Taking speed again. Eastbound Santa Ana. Parallel to the S curve on Las Colinas. And taking the S curve, watch out for traffic. Curving westbound down Las Colinas. On the northern side of Jefferson Blues. He's going onto the alleyways off Exton. Crashing, TCing into a vehicle. And the westbound onto Rosemont by Bahamas. Northbound by Bahamas. And westbound on Degnan, Glen Park. Glen Park with a vehicle, watch out. Westbound entering the downtown area. Westbound. Taking a southbound, yeah, on Commerce dealership.
He went west. Bye.
He's under the Commerce dealership.
He most probably took it south.
He's exited, yeah, southeast, east, and central. By the old LSP, watch out traffic. Eastbound on Central still, Arborite, pardon. Southbound on Grove Street, and taking a southbound turn on 107. Going back Martin Luther King Drive. He's currently stationary. Martin Luther King Drive northbound. And entering the Harmony Oaks complex. Going westbound behind the Harmony Oaks complex.
Isn't there a dead end behind there? Oh, no.
I think that's a dead end, right?
Watch out for another pursuit in the area. PD pursuit is in the area.
Oh, that's a PD pursuit, maybe? Or is that the vehicle? I don't know.
He is exited on Arborite, taking a southbound on Martin Luther. Southbound Martin Luther, approaching the idle gas, watch out the traffic. Southbound Imperial and east on Dale Rose, approaching the Pizza Stacks from the western side. Crossing through the Pizza Stacks parking lot, going eastbound, northbound, pardon, on Palmwood Avenue Bridge. Still heading eastbound. Still heading northbound on Palmwood.
Oh, sorry.
Crossing the Jefferson Church parking lot. And taking a westbound on Washington Street.
Fucking driving, thanks.
He's currently on the alleyways by Bahamas, going westbound Degnan Street by Glen Park. On the western side of Glen Park, entering the downtown area again. Going westbound on Evadonna Street. And down under the Commerce intersection. Do units have visual? He's under the Commerce intersection still.
Coming on, he's at the Commerce dealership right now.
Commerce dealership? Yep. Got him. He approached Evadonna again. He's approaching Evadonna again. Going northbound towards the Mulholland parking lot, southern side of the Mulholland parking lot. Going into the Mulholland parking lot and going westbound now on Temple Drive. Seconds, westbound Temple Drive. And still westbound on Temple Drive. Taking a southbound turn approaching Winewood Boulevard. Crossing Winewood Boulevard, watch out units. Southbound on LSFD Fire Station, crossing All Saints Generals.
Go for traffic.
Watch your traffic. Eastbound Market and southbound onto the alleys by the DMV. By the Rental Bobcat. Northbound on Main Street. Crossing the Ammunition. Still northbound on Main Street. Northbound Main Street still. Going westbound onto Temple Drive. Approaching the Temple Flats.
User left your channel.
Temple Flats westbound still. Temple Drive. Approaching the Painsbury pardon. Going southbound now on Leona. Crossing Winewood and going southbound Normandy Avenue. By the Clock and Bell. By the Donut Shop, pardon. Approaching and crossing Market Street, going southbound on Wilson Avenue, and the westbound on Lorena Street, going into the Verona complexes, the market complexes. Southbound now on Mildred, and eastbound onto the complexes again in the alleyways. Through the alleyways, flipped out, and eastbound on the western side of the Verona Mall. Taking a northbound turn, still western side of the Verona Mall, crossing, watch out traffic, crossing onto Normandy, northbound Normandy. Approaching Vinewood Boulevard, still northbound. And taking an eastbound turn on Vinewood Boulevard. Incorrect lane of travel on the sidewalks. Watch out for the traffic, no
Watch out for traffic on
up
Main.
ahead.
Watch out for traffic on Main.
Crossing onto Fountain Avenue, still eastbound. Fountain Avenue, still eastbound. Still eastbound on the western side of Glen Park. PC'd into a bus station on the western side, northwestern corner of Glen Park. He
He's on foot?
teleported somewhere.
He's on foot.
He's on foot.
The bike blew up. I think he was on foot. He was running on foot.
Oh, got him. Is he
Running
with the
east.
white shirt?
And north, Ramona Avenue houses.
Yeah.
And west in the backyards.
One just
Ramona
ran
Ave.
inside of a house.
West through the backyards and south back towards Ramona. South towards Ramona is going to be east on Ramona again. We have one deputy behind him right now. He's going to be south towards the Glen Park Pond. He's going to be jumping the fence towards Glen Park Pond. Eastbound Glen Park Pond alleyways, northern side. He's coming up east, up towards Ramona again. Gonna be continuing east along the Glen Park Pond, southeast right now along the pathways. Nice attempt. Heading south on the eastern side of Glen Park Pond. He's gonna be exiting from the eastern side of Glen Park Pond, coming up towards the police scene.
Just be careful of the scene, please.
Eastbound right now, still on the side of the houses on Rosemont. He's gonna be coming up towards a group that's in the alleyways, that's PD. And he was not tackled. He's gonna be running back westbound towards Rosemont. He's gonna be south towards the police scene. Bunny hopping southbound right now on Rosemont, passing the ambulance, and we're gonna be continuing south in the houses. We have like 3 air units below me.
We got PD in pursuit as well.
Yeah, I can tell they have an air unit below us as well. Can you update for me real quick?
Yeah, we're gonna be westbound for the housing complex, eastbound, sorry, for the housing complex between Exton.
I
we've
got you,
southbound
I got you.
onto
He's gonna be
Washington.
south into the backyards right now towards Washington. He's punching officers and jumping east onto Florence and back west in the alleyways. And he's being tackled by officers, Florence and Exton in the alleyways. We're gonna be on the eastern side of the alleyways, pretty much on Florence, considerably on Florence. I have 3 units from our side and a mayor unit and multiple officers on scene right now.
Are there,
Sorry, go ahead.
Alright, 16 Lincoln, do we have any outstandings besides the ones at 11 Romano? Alright, let me make sure I got units responding to 11 Romano Avenue, I want to say it is, with 1 barricaded. Other than that, we go ahead and refer to LTAC 1. With that being said, we go ahead and clear Area TAC 1 as well.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
Holy crap! What a pursuit! You know. Who is this guy? I know he's high up there. Yeah. Sorry. watching the front still. Oh. Ah. Those guys look like... Oh. Alright guys, I think that will do it for me. Alright guys, that will do it for me. I was hoping to get one of these in. Nice long pursuit too. Hope you guys have a great day. See you Friday. Peace out.